Dude, it's Marty from Needlebutt Farms, and yesterday I came out, was just kind of checking on the hives, and I noticed these guys were bearding really heavily, so I had bearding all the way across the front, which is not abnormal, but the bearding was at 8:30, 8:45 last night, so that was abnormal. All the other hives had finished bearding, went inside, so it's not really an emergency. It just means these guys need more space. But the amount of bearding I saw, I just didn't want to risk it and have these guys swarm or start making swarm cells or anything like that. So we're gonna jump in here. If you're new to beekeeping, don't do your inspections this early in the morning. So what I would have liked to do was done this inspection yesterday or the day before, but I got trashed by hornets pruning some of my trees, so I just wasn't feeling very good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it early in the morning. So the reason you don't want to do this so early in the morning is all of your bees that normally would be out foraging, as you can see, like some of them are starting to go out and do their thing. They're all in the beehive, so that kind of risks, it ups the risk of you getting stung a little bit. But really, I have to go to class in a little bit. I'm doing a bunch of horticulture classes and work at the botanical garden, so I got to get out of here. But also, I didn't want these guys to swarm while I was gone. That's kind of irresponsible as a beekeeper in the city, and just not really good for my bees in the middle of summer. So we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna check Beyonce out. I brought a super out because I'm probably gonna give them a super. And with Cardi B, they looked healthy 2 days ago when I was looking at them. RBG also looked pretty good, and Susan B. Anthony did pretty good. So our two new summer nukes should be filling out. They'll probably have a frame or two left, and hopefully we'll see that RBG has filled up that top honey super, and then we'll come out in our next video and we'll do a extraction video, which will probably be later this week. But yeah, let's just get in here and see what we got going on. I didn't inspect without you guys. I just kind of come out and check out the bees once every day or two. It's an easy way to kind of make sure everybody's alive, you know. All right, well, let's get in it. I know, ladies, I'm sorry y'all are trying to clean up in the morning, but mess up your flow. Yeah, it looks like they're just really full. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'm all proped up. I'm all proped up. Proped to every single frame, probably 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I see one hive beetle. It's all right, ladies. It's all right. It's okay. All right, so looks like they have drawn out all of the comb except for one, which is good. Propolis this hive beetle trap in there. So this beetle trap hasn't caught anything. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I noticed one hive beetle. I don't see an infestation. How's the front looking? Probably chaotic. Not too bad. Okay. Mr. Smoke, I need you to just calm down. All right. Corner. You're all right, ladies. I know. Just here to give y'all some space. Hopefully. Hopefully that's all I gotta do. Yep. And full of honey, just like I thought. This one's probably full of honey on this side. Yep, same full. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna put this one to the side. Didn't draw out one side of this frame, that's okay. Well, they're kind of drawing it out. I hear you, ladies, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Yeah, this hive has been kind of weird because I put a super on, then I had to take it off. Now I might have to put another one on here. Wow, this top box is full of brood. Love that. It's been just a rough year. Ooh, sorry, ladies. About to do some breaks. So a good block of brood. Good block of brood. No emergency cells, so that's good. That is a lot of brood. Just looking across, I don't see any varroa mites. Saw the one hive beetle smashed it. No evidence of wax moths. We are good. We are good. We're Gucci bees. We're buds. No reason to buzz me like that. If you want to see much better camera work, Netflix came out with a new documentary. It's like it's not Planet Earth 2, but it's something like that. It's something too. And there's what I was looking for. Swarm cells. I got ladies in there. No, you don't. There's one kind of weird drone, but I think it's just a dude cell. I think it's okay. That they're working on. Yeah, it should be all right. I don't like this frame because I think, no, I was at the Botanical Gardens. At the Botanical Gardens, we had a frame like this and we barely saw the queen go behind the comb before it was too late. She could be in there. Hopefully not, but she could be. But anyways, that documentary, like Planet Earth 2, but not that, they actually have some pretty good footage inside of a honeybee hive in Germany, which is pretty close to where these ladies are native to. So honeybees are actually an invasive species to the US, but unfortunately, because they're stuff that we actually care about, we weren't monitoring all the other stuff. So we killed a lot of other native bees. They're not all dead, but a lot of them are. So now, if the honeybees die, we would also die because they're our main pollinator, because we killed all the stuff that had been pollinating everything for us. But anyways, what I was getting at was there's some really good footage, and they explain swarming, which is the thing I'm in here trying to just make sure it doesn't happen. Kind of weird. It looks like they might be building this one out a little bit, but also looks like it's just its normal, like how I put it in here. It was like this. So, they're tricking me, you know? I thought they were drawing it all out. I don't think they are. They just worked on the tops of each of them. But they talk about the waggle dance. They show a hive prepping to swarm. They show the hive while it's swarming. And they actually, I learned a little bit about, they don't actually know where they're going when they start swarming. They head out, get in a tree somewhere, hang out in that tree, and then from there, they figure out where they're gonna swarm to. I thought this was something that happened inside of the hive, like it was already predetermined, but nope, they said it happens after they leave. They're hanging out on a tree branch for a few hours, and then they figure it out while they're on those tree branches, which makes sense. I've always wondered why they just sit out in a swarm for so long, because it's like they're exposed, but also it's thousands of stingers. There's not a lot in the world that's like, I'll take those odds, you know. It's a damn good deal. It's not a good deal. I would not be trying to eat that many bees, but normally they're easy to catch, and you can catch a swarm. They're pretty docile, but nature doesn't know that. This is why you don't inspect these guys at 7 in the morning. I got up at 6 this morning and it was too dark, so I waited till right up to 7, and I have been stung on my hand twice now, which is why I wear gloves. Seeing any varroa, which is really good, you know. Like it's a big killer of a lot of bees, but luckily my bees don't really have to deal with it. I don't know if it has to do with like the type of flowers they're foraging or what, but for the most part, bees are pretty healthy when it comes to varroa mites. I know they're in the area though, because I've had other beekeepers have problems with them, but I just haven't had an infestation myself. Yeah, so I do have 2 frames that aren't really worked. Ooh, this is heavy. Which is okay, not really ideal. Like this last frame here, not worked. Which it's kind of frustrating because it's like they're so full, I need them to work those frames. It's okay, I guess. Look out, ladies, y'all are okay. What is happening over there? Are you lighting some? I think there's a little piece of wood or something in there. Which kind of checks out. I use pine needles, which means if there's wood in there, there's probably turpentine on it. Or in it, I guess. It's pretty flammable. Cause crackling like that. Alright, so no queen on the top, pretty uneventful up top. That's what my wife calls me in bed, uneventful on top, you know? Alright, so we're gonna flip these 2 around because this one is super honey. This one doesn't have anything in it. So, I'm gonna help them out with the honey wall. Okay, I'm gonna push this one back in. We're gonna slide all these frames back over. We're gonna get in the bottom where I kind of assumed the queen was. So. So you can see they're headbutting me here a little bit. They're just telling me, hey bro, get out of my house. You know not to be in here at 7 in the morning. And if they would just watch my YouTube videos, they would understand why I'm in here, you know? I keep telling them, Beetlebug Farms, follow me on YouTube. Like and subscribe, ladies. You could have seen a short that I posted last night where I talked about why I'm doing this. You know, some people just don't like to like and subscribe. Haters gonna hate. These bees are haters, I guess. Just kidding, these bees are pretty cool. My Wi-Fi reaches out here and everything. All right, so that is a little stingy. So that was my 4th sting of the morning. I don't feel it because I'm wearing gloves, but I'm still aware that that was my 4th sting. So let's give him a little puff. So the smoke doesn't hurt them or anything. It's nothing special. It's just pine needle smoke. It just makes it hard for them to communicate. And the one thing I'm trying to keep them from communicating is get this guy out of my house. So is that the smell I love? It's hard to tell if that was the attack pheromone or if that was just the really floral smell of honey that I have. I think it was just the smell of honey. Go ahead, pop this bad girl off. Here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. I know, ladies, I know. Whew. Okay. These girls a pup because there is a lot of activity on here. So this one is full. So I switched up the orientation of the hives. I put last inspection, I flipped them because all the activity was happening up top. Now it looks like all that activity is happening on the bottom. Get in there. Come on. Let me get through all that propolis, please. Man, that is hard. There we go. Look out, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm smashing your buddy. Let me get your buddy out of there. Oh, your buddy's been dead for a long time. So, honey and capped honey, that's good. It's good they got a little bit capped because there was nothing capped in the top of the other one. So, honey and honey, so that's good. Kind of hurry through this one. Just want to make sure there's a queen and no swarm cells. Don't see a queen. Looks like a lot of honey activity again. A lot of bees falling on my shoes today. All honey. That's fine. So far I haven't seen a queen cell, but there's still time. It's okay, ladies, it's okay. Okay, it's a lot of brood. Okay, got a lot of brood on here. A lot of brood on here. That's good, that's good. Looking healthy, ladies. Just got my 5th bee sting. Got a kind of sick looking bee on here. I think it's okay. Or she's okay. Let's see if I can find a drone. Yeah, nothing's looking deformed or anything, just one kind of sickly looking bee. Hopefully varroa mite's not an issue. Alright, yep, you got my glove. Let me take that back, please. That way y'all don't get too upsetty spaghetti. Spaghetti. Sixth bee sting. Woo! Got one going up my leg. Everything's okay. It's okay. What have I got? Oh, got me twice. 9th bee sting of the day. 2 of them in my leg with the yellow jackets. Ah! Whew, okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Just gonna OD on Nature's Botox this week. Okay. I see you girls. Alright. Queen should be somewhere close. I see some uncapped queen cells, but it's okay. I think these ones just got out, just hatched. You're okay, ladies. You're okay. No need to sting me again. I already respect you. Whew. Got me twice on my leg. Yeah, I got 10 stings from yellow jackets. I don't think I got this stinger out. I did get it out, it just hurts. Yeah, I got stung 10 times by yellow jackets over there. So, well, I'm kind of slow on this inspection I wanted to do a day or two ago, but yeah, it's all right. Everything is fine. Really, I'm not even at my 10-day mark. I did my last inspection 7 days ago, but they were bearding kind of heavy. Kind of wanted to restart my time of doing it during the weekend instead of in the middle of the week, but it's okay. Good pattern. Good pattern. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any swarm cells, so that's good. Means I could have left this for a few more days, but I don't want to. It's better for my peace of mind, you know, to just go ahead and inspect it, see what's going on, make sure my bees are okay. Breeze, thank goodness, love that. It was getting hot out here. These little holes were not helping vent anything. So these girls are acting pretty calm, not being real stingy. So I don't know what was up with those two that decided to sting me back to back like that. One got up my pant leg and got me, and one just stung me right through my pants, right on the knee. Cells. Queen. I would have thought the queen would be like right around here somewhere. There we go. There's a swarm cell. Is it full? No. No swarm cell, nothing in it. I think we're okay. These girls are getting wild with me today. Granted, I shouldn't be inspecting so early, but testy. Another puff. I would like to see the queen. I need to just go ahead and finish inspecting this. Make sure there's no queen cells for my own peace of mind. There is, was that the queen? No, that was one of my other girls that I accidentally marked. But I do think the queen is down here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saw her for just half a second, and I lost her, and now there's all these balls of bees everywhere. Maybe it was illusion. Oh, there's two very developed queen cells. Is there anything in there? No. okay, it's okay. Everybody relax. Especially you. I see you. Relax. Another really developed queen cell. Get off of it. I'm not feeding it or anything, they're just all over it. Yeah, just some more swarm cells, nothing in them, no eggs or anything. Pretty good brooding. Are there eggs in here? I can't even tell. Yeah, these are little brood, little baby broods. Yeah, if they do decide to swarm, this would be the frame because that queen cell looked really developed. Hey, 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 none of that. None of that. I see y'all being upset. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I see you. You are bees. Those are fun colors. Alright, last one. Should be mostly honey. This one's for all the marbles. So I didn't see the queen. I think I saw the queen on this frame, but the comb was just a mess. So that's okay. Look out, look out. It's okay. Really any honey on this one, which is kind of weird. Sting 10, sting 11. Okay, good thing I'm about to put these girls back. Sting in my hands today. Okay, a little bit of honey. That's it. Sting 12. Okay, I get it, ladies. I'm putting y'all back. I'm putting you back. It's okay. There's the smell. So there is a queen. Alright. I'm gonna put these guys back together. I'm sorry. The unmistakable aroma of get out of my house. I feel like I'm just blowing ashes on these girls. Put this back. I'm sorry I'm messing up your order a little bit. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Everybody, it's okay. I'm just trying to put you back together. So back to putting a super on top of this hive. Hopefully this time they will work with it a little more. Woo boy. That is the sound of not liking me this morning, and I apologize. All right, so it's a little chaotic. That's why you don't want to do your beehive inspection early in the morning, because they do not like it. Hey ladies, good morning. See how they're doing. One of them is, forget what the term is, but the queen's about to die and be replaced. I'll think of it. Superseding. So one of those is superseding. It was a wild swarm, not really sure how old it was, but we noticed they kept making queen cells. We smashed them the first inspection, smashed them the second inspection, and we left them the third inspection. So thought it was kind of weird that they were doing it. But yeah, so that's what I think Belle is doing. And then Luna, just out there growing, you know, being the best beehive she can be. All right. Give me the lid. There we go. Thank you for the lid. So, initially no pests, no hive beetles, no wax moths. I don't see any varroa mites. They are working this frame, this frame, this frame, this frame, this frame. Bro, do not do that to me. That is Sting 12. As soon as I opened it up, they're telling me to get out. Make sure you smother it. You don't want a fireball going in here. All right, pop this one out. That is not very propolis. Oh, actually, they're making honey in the last two down here, so that's kind of nice. Oh, they're making honey in this one too. And on this side, one bee without a stinger, cool. Whew. The worst thing about getting stung is I just keep feeling bees on me and they're not even there. It's like your body, your genes are trying to tell you, bro, get out of here. You're gonna get stung again. So I see pretty good brood development on the next frame over. See some waggle dancing. They're just starting their day off. So I see with this one, I can see they're building stuff out. There's nothing wild and crazy. So this one has honey. This one has got brood that I can see on the top. These two probably also have brood. This one I just pulled out. No, this one probably also has brood. So that gives us 4 blocks of brood. This one they're making a lot of honey in, and I can see the bees working a little bit on each of these. I don't see any obvious pests. I didn't see anything. Oh boy. I didn't see anything super obvious. I'm gonna pick up the most remote hive here, just make sure there's no surprise hive beetle or anything. But I don't think any of that's going on. It's just a new beehive doing new beehive things. So, yeah, nothing and nothing. So these girls are good to go. They're just growing. She's a growing girl. All right, Cardi B, I'm gonna let you off easy today. Doing a little look at the varroa mite count. I still haven't seen one, which is kind of surprising. I saw one few inspections ago on Cardi B, or on RBG, and that's it. All right, fly, get out of here. I hate it when flies are in here. It always kind of stresses me out. All right, yeah, back into the box. Means there's a queen in there because they're all going to hang out with the queen. And that's okay with me. Okay, the box center. It is. I think something here is handmade. No. All right. For RBG, we're just gonna see how honey production's going. Pull up 1 or 2 frames in the bottom hive and also call it good. But as you can see, the sun is coming out now, which is when we would normally want to do our inspection. Oh, sorry ladies. Yeah, that was my bad. I think it's more honey production than last time when I was out here. This wild weather. Oh, 2 more hive beetles than last time. This wild weather has not been a great year for honey production. I need to just go ahead and do my extraction and stop hoping that I'm gonna get any more honey, because it kind of puts these bees at risk for being pilfered by predators in the area. We do have bears here. I doubt there's a bear close enough to mess with my bees because I'm close to, like, right on the edge of city limits, but could be a bear. But skunks and some other little terrors out there will get in here. Hornets can get in here. I did light a hornet's nest on fire earlier this week, so the hornets won't be bothering them. You got murder hornets, but they're in California. Haven't ordered any of those over here yet. Fire ants, stuff like that can get in here, but normally the bees are pretty defensive, and we'll keep most of that stuff out. You've also got hive beetles and wax moths, but I think my bees are fine. This is still a pretty healthy beehive. They're just not really working on this top frame very much, or this top box very much. Yep, didn't notice any hive beetles or anything. Man, this stuff smells super grapey this year. I do see one hive beetle. Boop. No hive beetles. Out. That is some good looking honeycomb. This one is full of good looking honeycomb. I just like to pull it out, feel good about it, then put it in and go back to messing with my bees. So. I do see a lot of ants back here. Like that. Probably did nothing, but there was an attempt. Scrape up your pheromone trail there a little bit, ants. Where y'all coming from? Down here. Black ocean, won't you come? That was probably a little much. I'm sorry, ladies. Yeah, the whole frame in here they're not working on either. This is braced up. Why is it so braced here? This one is a homemade box, which is hard because it's kind of deep. This one's all honey. I don't even know why I tried to pull out 10 frames or 10 pounds with my fingertips right at the beginning, but I did. Okay. Whoop. That one's fine. This is the one I actually want to look at. Why is this capped honey right in the middle? See? Drone brood. Capped honey right in the middle here. brood on the other side of it with a lot of honey again. Oh boy, RBG. You normally impress me. I see frames just slam full of bees, so you just see it before I start doubting. This one weighs what it's supposed to weigh. So. There we go. That's a healthy block of brood. I can put this one up now. That's all I needed to see. I was just kind of checking on their honey up top. Not impressed. It's because they're putting honey in the bottom, which is what it is. But I did see right here there's 3 blocks of brood, so everything is fine. We're just came out here for Beyonce. And stayed for nature's Botox, you know? It's what kept me coming back. Nature's Botox. I'ma live forever. I'm gonna live forever. Alrighty. We've got one more, and then I get to take a shower and go do it again. I kicked a snake a minute ago. It was a grasshopper. Didn't look anything like a snake, it just was heavy. There is one snake out here. He normally hangs out over here. I call him Wilbur. He's a, what is he, a black-headed rat snake? Or African-American headed rat snake? I don't even know if it's headed. It might just be a black rat snake. I'll get a picture of him one day. He watched me do an inspection one time. I don't really mind him. He's not venomous or anything. He's just hanging out. These mice and stuff. Hey, you nasty roach. Hey, you moth. You're dead. Yeah, roach, you can figure it out, but that moth, you're dead. Dead to me. Okay, if you're not gonna figure it out, I'm gonna flick ya. Get flicked. Guy stung me, got me singing System of a Down from like 2007. Journey back in time to a younger me. All right, so nope, we're not doing that today. Okay. So just pre-looking. These ones right here, that's 6 frames of drawn out wax. 3 frames of stuff they don't care about. We're gonna pull this last one out, just make sure that wax moth's not doing wax moth stuff. Nope, no wax moth stuff. Nice. What was that? It's a weird shadow, I guess. Thought it was falling and looked like mold, and then it looked like nothing. It's the way just light was shining through those frames. It's pretty clear. Ooh, sorry ladies. They have not propolis this up as much as I thought they would. I did put some bracing comb there. But the box isn't stuck to the stand. I didn't like seeing that wax moth right on the lid there, so I just wanted to do a little quick check, make sure I don't see any wax moth larvae. They're pretty hard to miss. They're worms in here. They're much bigger, much more active than the bee worms or bee larvae. They honestly look like grubs. I'm not seeing anything. So if you do have wax moths, one thing you have to look for is tunneling in the wood. So there will be holes in the wood. There will also be holes in this wood. So if you see like weird holes in the top that aren't from nails, that's sometimes wax moths. Sometimes there will be holes in the sides, and that'll be wax moths too. So this is actually new wax. They just haven't really messed with it too much yet. And that's okay. Really don't need to check all these. I'm gonna check one in the middle just to make sure nothing catastrophic is happening. Should see bees. Aha! Just like I suspected. There's bees. No varroa. No wax moths, no hive beetles. Big fan, ladies. Oh, see the queen, there she is. You guys haven't seen a queen yet today, so let me grab this queen. This queen is so fat. Yo mama's so fat. Yeah, this is a really good queen. Hopefully she didn't run across right as I was grabbing that. Yep, there she is. Whoop. Right under my chin. Yep, there she is. That's what a queen looks like. I do have an emergency cell here. No, nothing on it. Yep, queen's still there, so let's put her back. All right, cool. So easy inspection, easy claps, as the kids say, or as I say when I'm being toxic on the internet, which is not very often because I'm not good at video games. But my friends are, so I will taunt everyone on my friends' behalf. So that's upside down. Remember, indentation side up. So this is kind of a weird inner cover. I haven't used one like this. It's supposed to maximize airflow. I haven't seen any issues with it. It's different. All right, so to summarize, these girls doing good. This is Susan B. Anthony. We sold the queen, great. Saw one wax moth on the lid, got rid of it, smashed it. Saw one cockroach, clicked it, or flicked it, whatever I did, clicked it. Yeah, I did it all. So yeah, that's what's going on in here. Saw a little bit of honey production, 3 frames, not messed with. I went ahead and checked them just because I saw the wax moth, but nothing. The next one down is RBG. She is not making honey the way that I want her to, so I need to just do an extraction and just call it good for spring. It's just been such odd weather this year, you know? So I keep having hope and I'm psyching myself up for nothing. Just need to do my extraction and move on. Next one down, Beyonce. Did a quick check of her. There was nothing in there. I don't even think I saw like a hive beetle or anything. So they're doing really good, keeping it super clean in there. Really nice hive. Also, that queen is like this queen. She's super easy to catch. But I didn't really mess with them because it's still kind of early. Like, I'm done with my inspection, and this was a long inspection, and the sun is there, but it's still behind the trees. Like, it's too early to be doing inspections, honestly. It's 8:30 in the morning. First one I did was Beyonce. The reason I came out here in the first place, they had heavy bearding last night at 8:30, 8:45 at nighttime. I even checked them a little bit after that, and she had heavy bearding all night. I don't know why. Normally it's for temperature regulation, but all these other hives are doing fine. It seemed kind of excessive for them to be out front, so I wanted to make sure they didn't swarm. I went ahead, got in there, opened her up, checked her out, went through there, got stung twice. It was a great time. Smelled her, released the pheromone. Pretty sure I saw her, but it was on one of those combs that I should tear up, but it's got a bunch of drones on it. So I leave it there, and she crawled right behind it. And then once the attack pheromone was released, confirmed bees, or confirmed queen. Well, yeah, there were bees too. But yeah, so I think she's fine. That beehive, for some reason, has always been real beardy. And I'm not sure, because that's a manufactured one. That's not one that I made myself. So the wood is the same depth of all the other wood. Should be totally normal. But they beard every year really heavily, and I'm not sure why. It might just be where it's at. It catches the heat in the yard. I don't know, some bee magic that I don't really understand, but everything was fine. That's the takeaway from that. Everything was fine. I went ahead, threw a super on there just in case, but they still had 2 blank frames. But yeah, everything else was just slam full of everything. So they were maximizing their space pretty good. I'm gonna leave these bees alone for about a week and a half now, because it should be just warm weather, good weather. All the flowers everywhere are flowering, so the forage should be really good. I'll kind of show you around what they have going on. So they're not starving. Yeah, so as you can see, dandelions, of course. Got a lot of wildflowers out here that I just let kind of grow up. There's fennel that takes over every year, but that's okay. It's dog fennel though, so it's kind of poisonous. Got this sweet butterfly bush. I had a bunch of fruit trees, but they've already started to fruit. Over there is a monster grapevine, and the grapes are still flowering, so they're all over it. My garden's over there. Over there is another garden and a bunch of grass I should mow. Over here, they've got a bunch of woods. Back behind them, even more woods, more woods, more woods. But about a quarter mile out this way is a huge industrial farm called Gillis Hills Farm. So they've got a lot of foraging that they can still do. Gillis Hills, they just pulled up their strawberries and planted a bunch of pumpkins, but they've also got a ton of other stuff growing year round. So these bees still have a lot of foraging opportunities, and low key, there's also a Lowe's over there with the garden center. And when I'm in there, it's full of bees. I'm pretty sure they're mine, but I ain't hurting anybody, so I ain't gonna tell. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See ya.